The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, the Junior Novelization. Chapter 3. SpongeBob and Patrick looked up toward the voice and saw something very unusual. A strange creature floating down, using a giant jellyfish as a parachute. Though the creature was new to Patrick and SpongeBob, anyone on land would instantly recognize her as a young squirrel, wearing a spacesuit with a glass dome helmet. She carried a clipboard and one gloved paw. With her feet touched on the ocean floor, she let go of the jellyfish tentacles. SpongeBob and Patrick ran over to greet her. "Hello," Patrick called. "Who are you?" "Why, I'm Sandy Cheeks. Sandy Cheeks from Texas," the squirrel announced. "Hi, Sandy," SpongeBob announced. SpongeBob said, "I'm SpongeBob, and this is Patrick. Pleased to meet ya," said Sandy replied. SpongeBob looked closer at Sandy's interesting outfit. "Does everybody wear spacesuits in Texas?" Sandy said, "They do if you want to visit your underwater critters. We all breathe air on the surface." "Oh, right, air," Patrick said, nodding as if he understood Sandy perfectly. "What's air?" Sandy explained with a shrug. "It's just our way of oxygen, same as you do water." But it stood blankly. SpongeBob wasn't impressed with Sandy's explanation. "Whoa," he said, "are you a scientist?" Sandy giggled. "Nope. I'm a sixth grader. I like to observe stuff and then write it down, and I'll tell the whole class my findings." That's that sounded like a scientist to SpongeBob. "So," he said slowly, "you could be a scientist someday." That made Sandy laugh. "You're a hoot little dude. Why not?" SpongeBob asked. "I think you make a great scientist, Sandy." Sandy shook her head in disbelief. I'd be just as like to live down here in a glass dome with a tree." That thought made her laugh again. SpongeBob goes, "You never know." They both laughed. SpongeBob gave Sandy a funny little punch. She gave him a little punch back. He punched her just a tiny bit harder. She punched him back again. Giggling, they headed off with Patrick. That night, the counselors of Camp Coral invited all the campers to participate in a talent show. After everyone who wanted to perform had done their act, the other campers would vote on which was the most entertaining. Whoever got the most votes would win the Canby Award. Larry, a young lobster who loved lifting weights, stood at the center of the camp stage playing his accordion. At the end of the number, he just off his awesome strike by ripping the accordion in half. Rip! The campers applauded. They liked Larry's act, especially the surprise ending. As Larry walked up the stage, Mrs. Puff came out. She was the show's MC. "Thank you, Larry," she said into the microphone. "You're going for it. Remember, people, somebody has to take home this year's Campy Award for the most talented performer, so don't forget to vote." The campers and audience nodded, holding the the ball to show Mrs. Puff that they had forgotten. Backstage, SpongeBob and Patrick were getting ready to perform their act. They walked up a song, so they were warming up their voices. "La la 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 la." SpongeBob said, "Me me 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 me." Patrick while ballooned, Squidward arrived just then, carrying a bag case. "Greetings, Camcorder Fuzzies," he said. "I'm Squidward." "Hello, Squidward," SpongeBob said. "I'm SpongeBob, and I'm Patrick," Patrick added. "Are you performing in a talent show?" SpongeBob asked. "You betcha," Squidward said definitely. Opening the mysterious case, he removed a musical instrument. My parents didn't spend good money on my clarinet lessons not to have me walk away with the camping boy. That sucker was mine. Doesn't oh. To decimate have ever effective his expensive lessons had been, Squidward blew into the clarinet and made a peeping sound. Patrick and SpongeBob were impressed. Whoa! Patrick said, he's a pro! On the stage, Mrs. Pop introduced the next clarinet. And now, a special performance by Squidward. Welcome back, Squidward said as he's headed out. To me, ha ha ha! Squidward onto the stage. SpongeBob and Patrick hurried into the audience to watch. We get to see this, said SpongeBob, carrying his clarinet. Squidward crossed to the center of the stage and addressed the audience. I would like now to perform Tentacles of Despair by me, Squidward Tentacles, and please your safe applause until after the performance. For a moment, Squidward stood still. Then he raised an instrument to his mouth, and started blowing. There was a long squeak that shuddered into a series of noise and shrieks. The other campers looked dumbfounded. They never heard anything like Squidward's playing before. Mrs. Puff seemed that the audience had heard enough. She looked at the needle of the record and the music stopped. Thank you, Squidward, she said. Just lovely, so memorable. SpongeBob and Patrick jumped up and down in their seats. Yay, Squidward! They cheered. Nailed it. Bravo, bravo. Wow. Thank you. Vote for me. After several more bows, he leapt off the stage. Mrs. Puff looked at her list. And now, our next act, SpongeBob and Patrick. Stay tuned for Chapter 4, coming up soon.